What? What? Hola everybody, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome. Hola a todo el mundo, bienvenidos, espero que tengan un buen día. Hello, how are you doing? I'm okay, actually. I am zen. I am chill. I am centered. She's already lost her cool, got it. I'm trying to not lose it early. I'm trying to, like, come into the stream with some sort of a mental steadiness. Listen. Whatever happens today, we're done with this today, okay? If I don't win it, I win it off stream. I don't care. I can't keep doing this anymore. So I'm coming in. I'm coming in with the sanness of this being the last time. This being the last stream. Like, I've made that decision. I've made that choice. Fiction of Grandeur, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome. Have a good stream. Retouch, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome. Nimi, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome. Leo, welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome. If you defeat the knight, I shared the final drawing on the Discord today. If you don't defeat the knight, I'm gonna keep Lulu healing until 2026. I really hope so, man. I really hope I can defeat him today. I made no promises. I want to. I've practiced. I'm feeling hopeful. Shall I tell you about it? I'm gonna tell you about it after I finish my hellos. Alright, one more stream and then either way it's on to the next chapter. Exactly. I'm coming in with like the mentality of I'm not gonna suffer today because if I don't finish it, I finish off stream. That's the mentality I'm coming in with so that I hopefully don't panic as much as last time. And then to just really trying to remember what was going on in the story after a month away from it. I'm not gonna lie, legit, I'm probably forgetting a lot of important details. I remember the threesome, the throuple, both the old and the new ones. Lydia, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome. Ranker, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome. Logan, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome. What if, though? What if she nails him in the first 20 minutes? I would be the happiest person alive. I don't know what we would... I mean, we would just continue playing, I suppose. But, like, first I'm gonna have to... If that happens, I'm gonna have to have some sort of congratulatory round of something. Vorador, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. She's practicing right now on defeating the knight off stream just to start the stream. Play dumb for an hour, then do a hitless run to defeat the knight at the last attempt. Listen, I'm not gonna promise hitless, but... I have been practicing. I realized, I guess I'm getting into it now. I realized there was a way that I could practice with absolutely no risk of defeating him off stream. I don't know if I said this out loud already in a different stream or not, but like, I can just defend the entire time, which would make all of the hits hurt less and increase my survivability without getting me to the end of the fight. Because if I don't attack ever, I'll never get to the end of the fight. So what I've been doing to practice is I choose defend in every single character, in every single turn. Except for like hold breath, right? That way, I can get as far as possible avoiding attacks without ever risking the battle ending. And I've been practicing like that with the very, very, very little time that I've had to practice. Actor prize when she wins, you will be surprised because I'm still not good at this. We started the stream on an extremely positive note last time and the sorrow hit faster and harder. I didn't remember that. I legitimately did not remember anything that happened last stream other than the pain and frustration. Lena, welcome. Hi. Thank you for the good lucks. Thank you for the good lucks. Thank you. No thoughts or interpretation today is just violence. I think that's better. I think that starting with no expectations is better. I cannot say and I don't want to get spoiled, but sharing my good luck spell so Snake stop suffering. Thank you, welcome. I thought there would be no more attempts. Why did you change your mind? By the way, I still believe you got it. Normally when I say stuff on stream, like, I haven't thought them through. I just say my initial feelings. But then when I have a think about them, a lot of the times I might change my mind because I might, like, consider different aspects, different variables, remember things, come up with better ideas, you know? So I don't remember when I said that it would be the last attempt. Now I'm saying that it's the last attempt this stream today, but I'm not saying this out of like an impulse. I decided a couple days ago. It's in the description of the waiting room. Then I crafted yesterday, so this is not like an impulse decision. I've had plenty of time to decide that this is it. This is the last stream. I don't know why I changed my mind, but it's decided. Nix, welcome, Ayla. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Definitely basic human. Welcome, Ayla. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. They're already crafting her facade and she hasn't even started. I don't even know if this is a facade anymore or if it's just like a coping mechanism. I don't know. Is it a coping mechanism? Huh? I don't know. I think the intro stutter already broke her delicate balance. Did it stutter again? I'm not surprised. Guys, it's so heartbreaking to know that at some point I'm gonna have to get a different intro to fix it, hopefully. When I really love my intro transition. I really love my intro transition. I think you were talking about the transition. Maybe not. You have everything you need to win. You just gotta not give up in 15 minutes. I have discovered that I can manage to avoid the daggers. This is why I'm feeling a little bit more hopeful today. I have managed to avoid the daggers with completely ignoring the diagonal directions. Just going up or down or left or right. I have managed to avoid the daggers. Sometimes I still confuse myself because of the diagonals, and I end up going now I end up going in the horizontal direction when it's a horizontal dagger or stuff like that. But it happens less. It happens a lot less. If I can't beat this easy boss, how am I supposed to beat the mid-game boss in Silk Song? I have to do it. Elyssia, break your knickers. Don't scare me like that. Stop scaring me about Silk Song. Have you been training? Yes. Yes, I have been training. The Sanka's fallacy is going crazy? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. $122 deaths. Holy crap, Ellie. Oh, yeah. Last time I lost my goddamn mind, Logan. Were you here? I fucking lost it. Can't wait until tomorrow because Friday? Yeah, Friday! I would say if I didn't have another busy weekend. Good on you for being so tenacious and perseverant about this, Ellie. You're not a quitter. Depends. If I win today, I'm not a quitter. If I don't win today, I'm totally a fucking quitter. Because I'm gonna not stream this anymore. Finishing off stream means you'll still suffer. You'll still suffer, but without us there to offer support. Yeah, but also without the performance tax. The streamer tax. Off to a great start. We haven't even done anything. You already forgot why Burley is such an amazing character. No. You're just lying now. You're just lying. Do we bet if you reach 200 deaths? Who wants to bet? I don't want to bet. But you can bet amongst yourself. Ellie was training like a Dragon Ball Z character off stream. I was training. I don't know about Dragon Ball Z. So, I have no idea how they train. You've been practicing being a stone wall? Exactly. She was doing push-ups, lifting weights, one dumbbell in each hand and one in the tail tip. Crushing spear industrial burials with her coils, etc. That sounds like a drawing waiting to happen. Clip that? Clip what? There's a quoting her career just... what? A lot of what I say on stream I didn't really think about. Elyssia Nico's quote of the year. Well, it is true. I can't pretend it's not. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend. Lena left 1 hour ago, Ellie. She's not with us anymore. You have to let her go, Ellie. The accident wasn't your fault. I didn't know. I didn't realize until later. But I'm still not spoiling anything, so... I suppose catatonia could be described as a type of coping mechanism. Maybe. I'm no therapist. Now, I am no brain person. Brain doctor. What do you mean, why changing your transition? Because I thought that when someone mentioned the intro stuttering, I thought they meant the intro transition stuttering, the starting transition. I don't know. Man, listen. I'm nervous, okay? My brain is not braining proper. Your intro looked fine to me. I assume the final video is fine. It's just an issue with OBS, YouTube Studio, or some other program. That's what I think. The video is perfectly fine. I don't think the intro file is a problem. Sometimes it's extra crunchy, sometimes it's flawless. Yeah, so the intro, the thing is, the file is fine. You just start playing? I know. Don't worry. I'm reading inside my mind now instead of reading out loud everything. I did suddenly hear many opinions that Silksong is very difficult. Yeah, this is why I'm scared about it. Very scared. Couldn't stick around last time. How bad did it get last week? Very. I don't remember ever suffering that much in a stream. Like, legitimately, Logan, I don't remember ever suffering that much in a stream. And I have played at least one horror game. I genuinely had given up last time. Last time it became a husk of candy. It was bad. It was bad. No more Deltarune ever if Ellie fails today. I mean, we're gonna go to chapter 4. No matter what. Absolutely not. Is Ellie gonna play World of Tanks? No. Latin American doesn't know about DBC. Yeah, but I'm not into shonen. So I know very little shonen. Now, I'm no brainologist. Exactly. I am no brainologist. Ellie really afraid of starting the game. I'm getting to the bottom of the chat, guys. This is totally not me, like, kicking it forward. I just know that when Ellie gets her first crest in Silksong, she will have a 40-minute crash out about it. I'm not gonna say what a crest even does. I want to see her despair kicking in slowly. I hate you. You're scaring me. I don't wanna be scared. I don't wanna be scared. Are you sure about that? I'm never sure about anything. Next question. She's reading it inside of her brain where nobody but me can hear her stumbling over 4-letter words. Stop it! Stop snitching! Stop snitching, man! There was a map on Asian mythology that you gave up and we had to help you. Ooh, you know what? You're right. That's a close second to how much I've suffered on stream. You're not wrong. That one might have been as frustrating at the last stream of this. You almost rage quitted the campaign. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that might have been the top two worst times that I had on stream. That one time that you're mentioning and the last Deltarune stream that I did. Okay, enough. Let's get the music. The ominous worm. Can you hear it? Can you hear the ominous worm? Yeah, okay. I am scared. I am so scared. Okay, so item tension max. Immediately start root bustering. And in here we're gonna defend. There were a couple times that I did differently on the last stream. But I think I wanna give the Asriel Rousey attacks. I wanna save them for when the defense has already dropped a little bit. So act, hold breath, root buster, defend. That was worse. Fuck! Damn it! Yeah, I still get confused because of the fear that I have of the diagonals, and I end up like going horizontally on a horizontal blade. Aside from that, it's getting better. I don't think this is the one. Pingo daggers. Yeah, it's getting better, right? It's getting better. So I don't think this is the one because I already lost Susie once. So this is probably not gonna be the one, but a little bit less scared of the daggers. we're gonna keep it going as long as we can, I think. Should I? Should I just lose and start again? I don't know, I don't think so. Fuck! Okay. I'm gonna heal Susie this time around instead of Rousey. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna revive Rousey. This is not the one. This is not the one. Like we're practicing, okay? This is the practice. This is just a practice round. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna see just how far we can get. And ooh, bad choice. That was a bad choice. I should have chosen differently. Should have chosen differently. We're gonna see what I can do against the daggers that are actually like the scarier daggers. Wait, I could. Oh, that was my last mint, so probably not. Well, it's fine, it's fine. We're not winning this one. We're just using it to try and avoid the daggers. So we didn't. Nick Nickerman, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hi. I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. First try, let's go. Well, first try was a little bit too ambitious. But hey, I do think we might be able to do it today. I do think we might be able to do it. Maybe. Don't mind me just playing against the storm in my most disliked biome. Ooh, so we're both suffering today. Huh? Prediction, Ellie will eventually defeat the knight, only for her power to get caught in the middle of the following cutscene. I would cry. I'm not even joking. Last time after the stream, I did cry. Should I be confessing to these things? I don't know. Maybe it's bad form to confess to such things, but I did cry after the stream last time. 52. Okay. Okay, not bad. Yes, we lost a little bit of life, but that's fine, really. That's okay. The first attack is like the weakest one anyway, so... Fucking damn it! Oh my god. And why do I always lose Susie first? That's my question. Why do I always lose Susie first? It's never fucking Rousey first. It's always Susie. Ooh! Reaction time was really bad on that one. This is not the one. You know what? Fucking kill me, bro. Kill me, bro. Just whatever. Just kill me. It's fine. It's fine. Leo Berman, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Yep, after you lose focus now. Yeah, yep, in between attempts, I think. Rousey is a punching bag of this fight. Yeah, no, I fucking wish. I wish, but instead, Susie keeps dying first. Despite being the second highest DPS in here, keeping him alive is so hard. I'd rather he died than Susie, but sadly, Jenner! Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Have you done any run off stream? Kind of. I've been practicing off stream, but not with real fights. I've not been, I have not been... attacking! I have not been attacking. I've only been defending so that I could practice just avoiding the attacks. Now, let me check something, guys, because I'm realizing that the commands seem to not be working. It's supposedly connected. It says that it's connected. But for some reason, it doesn't seem to be... It is supposedly connected, though. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is it not working? I have a green light. It says that everything is connected. I'm confused. I'm gonna have to tinker with that after the stream. Oh, you know what? I think there was an upgrade, an update of that program. Maybe it requires an update. Ellie, really? Yeah. Yeah, legitimately. We care about you. You don't have to suffer for us, please. Too late. I cried last stream. Sorry to hear that. Please take good care of yourself. Your health matters over all else. Yeah, but I'm not gonna cry today because today, if I don't defeat him, I defeated on stream, off stream. Sorry, I don't care anymore. Today's the last day. That last dagger cheated? Well, that's the thing about not using diagonals, that it can fail, but it's still more reliable. It's still more reliable. The Knights know that they can't win against Susie. Clearly, that's why she's always the target. Yeah. Nobody's there about the secret menu option that lets her breeze through the fight. I wish. If only. Real talk, Ali, obviously it's up to you, and we know you want to beat it on your own, but if this fight is that frustrating, you really ought to consider that safe while you were offered. Nah, just doing it off stream would be fine. What's broken? Everything seems fine. The commands. The commands seem to be broken, and I don't understand why. But the program that I used for that did get an update not too long ago, so maybe I need to update it. I don't know. I normally avoid updating unless it's super necessary because I feel like it has chances of breaking my config and everything. So I don't know. Okay, fine start. I'm going silent. I'm locking in. No! Ooh. Did you guys see that lag, or was it only on my side? Because I had a bit of lag right there, and I had a little heart attack as well. I had a tiny little micro heart attack, but we're fine. For a moment, I have lag, and I don't like that. Okay. There we fucking go. We're gonna do Root Buster. And do I start attacking already? With Ralsei. She's already doing a little bit worse for wear, so... Get better at the daggers, get worse at the teeth. Let's go, Ellie. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. God damn you, Ellie. Why am I like this? Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Okay. I think we're gonna do triple fight in this one. I still have revive tension bits. I think I'm gonna do triple fight. Ah, so close. Okay, we're all alive. We're all still alive. Should I use a butler juice for Ralsei? I think I should. think about that right now. Okay, good, good, good. Good. No! No! Damn it! I really do think that I got better at the daggers just to get worse at the teeth. I genuinely feel like that happened. That was the trade-off. Okay, what can we do now? We can heal a little bit. We can heal a little bit, do that, and high defend. Okay. Just because I got better, it doesn't mean that I got good. Just because I got better, it doesn't mean that I got good, sadly. But I'm not hopeless yet, and that matters. I'm not hopeless yet. We don't want to see our snake cry, so thank you for doing it in secret. Please don't stress yourself out that much on our behalf. If you're doing it for yourself, then go off, I guess. You say that, but then you spent so much of the endurance stream trying to make me cry, so I can't believe you. You craved my tears. You tried to break me down. You want my tears, don't you? You want my tears, I know that. We saw the lag, okay, I'm not going insane, I'm not going crazy. I'm silent now and locking in, said Ellie before 30 more words spilled out of her mouth. Well, you know, silent is relative for me. Lord Peace, welcome in. Lord, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I do like that she finally incorporated my advice from the first night stream that she doesn't need to go diagonal for the diagonal daggers. Took me a long time of practice to figure that out. To figure out what you told me, of course, but it took me a long time of practice to understand it. Never say we're still alive. That's the way to jinx it. I guess so. I am all that's better. Teeth don't one shot. Exactly. No, I'm happy with the trade-off. I'm okay. I'm okay. You're consistent so far. I think we're better than the last stream. Happy tears, you dum-dum. I know. I know. Don't worry if you want to cry on stream. We don't mind. You're telling me that you do. Homemade versus commercial. Crying from despair is not the same as crying from happiness, you worm. I know! I know. Her tears have some amounts of paralyzing venom doing responsibly. I don't know enough about my biology. Do they? I don't think so. I think the eye system is completely separate from the other systems in the body. I may be wrong. I am no biologist after all. 51, we've done better. Come on. Oh. We are not starting off the best, but that's fine. We can do an executive buffet. Okay, fuck you and your daggers then. Fuck you and your daggers. You bitches. I lost Rossi though, not Susie. That's a plus. We're gonna heal Susie first and focus on Rossi second. I wish I had gotten 50 there so that I could focus on healing. Oh my god! So close. So close to actually getting that fucking fine without losing Susie in the middle. Kill me! Kill me, bro! Kill me! 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 Kill me, bro! Kill me! There you go! Kill me! Kill me! Thanks! Thank you! Eclipse, welcome! Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome! Hi! Oh, it's like that one toad that squirts you from the tear ducts, except it's slightly less horrifying than the toad. Slightly less? Come on, I deserve a little bit more credit than that. Slightly less? How rude. Are we swooning in this chat, fellas? Unfortunately. Very much unfortunately. Why am I feeling so suicidal? It was just like, a bad run. Don't want to waste my time in bad runs. If I made too many mistakes too early, just, you know. Better to just get it done. Are you poisonous or venomous? Do you think I remember that? Like, I know the difference, but the two words, which one is which, I will never remember that. Okay, hold breath, root buster, defend. Okay, 56. 56 is nice. The fact that no one died is nice. Don't think I've managed to attack a single time with Rousey, but that's okay for now. Okay! Let's fucking go! Do I want to attack with Rousey? Not yet. One more. Ooh, that was really bad. That was really, really bad. Okay, we're not gonna attack because we're gonna use some Battler Juice. Okay! Okay, 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 okay. No! No! Hatred. I was doing fine! I was doing fine until just there. Pretty busted. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna defend the fuck out of this one. And just pray, guys. Pray, cross your fingers. Promise I am. I swear to God. is venomous, Lena's poisonous, heavy metals? I still don't remember! That makes sense since your hair has poison that makes it sweet. Again, that is not a thing. You guys should stop eating hair and go to a professional because that sounds like you have a problem. If we bite you, do we get poisoned? No. I've been trying this fight a lot of the time too. I feel in the struggle, good luck. Thank you, Kaif. Thank you. Also, welcome. Have you been... Question. Have you been here before? Or have I seen you in Lena's chat? Welcome. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit, just in case. Like, I feel so familiar with you that I didn't even think that it might be your first time here. But yeah, Alex, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. If we end up dead at the end of every run, can you really call any of them a bad run? Yeah, if I start bad. Her hair is hair flavored. I would know. That's what I've been saying. That is what I've been saying. We don't need any hair. We only need your hair. It's still hair, bro. Still hair. If you bite it, it dies as venom. If they bite you and you die, it's Huh? I think you rolled that wrong. Maybe, possibly? $52. Kinda better. Push myself into a corner there. Never should do that. Tends to go badly when I push myself into a corner in that first attack. Okay. That's it. Kill me. This is one of those. It's one of those. If I lose both of them at the first fucking turn, like, I can't. Okay, Max, Buster, defend. Oh, 41! Come on, Ellie, you can do so much better. You can do so much better, Ellie. Get your act together. See, that's better. Are you freaking serious? I had gotten better. I really had. Bullshit. This is bullshit. Please tell me you had seen how I had gotten better. Please. Please tell me you had seen that I had gotten better. Okay. I'm gonna have to use attention bit because there's no fucking way. And now hopefully we both allow to get a little bit more defense build up. But I am attacking very poorly, so that's not great. I've gotten so much worse at those. I've gotten so much worse at those. And I have no more tension bits. Awesome. No, that's great. That's cool. I'm trying to get some damage. As little as I can. Okay, cool. Okay. Bad choices all around. I made some bad choices all around. I'm just hoping that I compensated the at least that I compensated the weak root buster. Because I did have a very weak root buster there. I feel like I should have defended with everyone. Guys, we can stop with the poisonous and venomous. I'm not gonna remember it. I am literally not going to remember that. Have you been told the common strat for this fight? Kaid, this is the third time that we're fighting this thing, so yes, the whole thing rests on my hands now. There's no more information that I can get that would help me. When September ends, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Elia's gotten better because she's so God Gamer Lamia. I've gotten a little bit better, but clearly not enough. I know some of it is just the dagger attacks that are the roadblocks. Once Ellie gets past those, it's a wrap. I genuinely do. I genuinely think the dagger is literally the only thing that I cannot seem to get better at. Everything else is like, I have gotten better at it. It's the daggers. You're doing great. Yeah, but none of it counts until the daggers. Like, literally none of it matters until the daggers. Okay, we've already stopped? Yeah, I'm just telling you. I'm gonna forget about it. Even if you explain it well enough. It's probably gonna be impossible for me to remember. Okay, 90% is good. I like that. Could do better probably, but... 54, take it. Ooh! That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It was only one. It was only one of us. Got confused with only one of the daggers. It's fine. No! Okay. Cool! Cool, cool, cool! Alright! I think I'm gonna fight with Rousey. Close. Close to the crit. Close to the crit, but not quite. Okay. How are we doing on health? Do I need to spend some item healing? Probably. $62! We like that. Okay. 50%, that's exactly as much as I needed, so we really need to start defending proper. $55, that's gonna do. Okay. No more badges. We're all not hurt enough to do buffet. I'm gonna waste the dinner. Okay, 28 is not great, so I don't think, yeah, we need to use the tension bit. And defend. get at the rest of the game. It literally doesn't matter because it's that one attack. It's that one attack. You know what I wished the entire fucking week? You know what I kept wishing? That I could have. I don't know if anyone has made this out there. I don't know how I would find it. I kept wishing that I could have like an app that just has that attack. Or that has this entire fight to practice it, but you can choose which attack you practice. I just want to practice that one attack over and over again. But I can't, like, by the time I got to it, I've been doing all the other shit. I can't practice that one attack. The reason I got better at the first dagger is just because it's like the first fucking attack. It's like the second attack, I don't know. The other attack, I can't practice effectively in any way, shape, or form. And I really wish there was some sort of app, some sort of mod, some sort of anything that would allow me to practice that over and over again. I feel like I should restart. We're gonna pull through, but I feel like I should restart. Oh, I fucked up because I didn't hold my breath, right? I think I already fucked up. An app or web to practice like the Undertale funny fight, right? Yeah, literally anything that would allow me to practice that one attack over and over. Nothing more. Just that one attack. Did I hold my breath? Cool. Now I've held my breath. Maybe I had before, I don't know. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me! Sounds like a good idea, actually. Yeah, if only. If only something like that existed. Circling dagger in particular is the only one that is stopping you. Yeah, I know. I know. I am very well aware. When you first started, you were hard-pressed to survive his first attack, and then the second, just flailing and screaming and relying entirely on luck to keep you alive. Now you actually understand what you're doing. It's just a question of reflexes. With all of the attacks instead of the circular dagger, yep. Gotta go. Wish you good luck. Thank you, Gaia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Whatever you're doing after this. I kept on going through the game and then came back to try to fight again and still cannot do it, but I hope you can do it today. My best wishes. Me too, Gaia. Me too. Thank you for being here. Alright, TP Max. We love seeing that. We do love seeing that. What do you mean? Kill me. Kill me. I'm not going like this. I'm just not doing it. Did I press that twice? I don't know. BRB, I need to update Windows. Have a good Windows update. You're not missing much. You're literally not missing much. I need to start right. If I don't start right, then there's no point in, like, stretching it, you know? Okay, there we go. That's a good start. $49. That's a terrible start. Okay. That's also terrible, but at least I didn't lose her. I was close, but I didn't lose her. I had to open my big ass mouth, didn't I? I had to fucking open my mouth. to open my goddamn mouth. Now why? Oh, but I ask you, why? Why did I have to open my goddamn mouth? If Mr. Toby Fox were to ever watch this, I just have one request. Just please, for the love of God, add some sort of practice for the attacks individually. Some of us have no sense of direction, and it's impossible for us to do this. Literally impossible. Okay, fuck. Finally. Finally. We're gonna do an attack. No, not yet. It's too early. Well, 58. That's not too early. Okay. He's fine. He's alright. He's alright. He's okay. What comes next? Swords. Alright. What comes next? Pinwheel. Yeah, we need to defend for that one. Okay, we're not terrible. We're not terrible. We are going to defend. We are going to attack. Oh, but I'm really low. I'm really low. I'm really low in TP. I really want to attack though, especially in this attack because it's easy. Bit of TP out of that. And I got to 55! We were fine! That was a good risk that I took attacking there, I think. Woohoo! Well, that was terrible. But I think that's my first, like, bad mistake this entire run. I think this is the first time I lose her. Forget it. You know what? Forget I said anything. Forget I said fucking anything. Forget I said anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Save states are cheating? For some of us, it's impossible to practice the one attack that is literally impossible to learn. For some of us, it's just not possible. It's not cheating if I'm trying to use it for practice. Never surrender? Oh, I will. I will surrender if I don't beat it today. Because a game is not worth your mental health. Okay, 92 is not terrible. It's not 100, but it's not terrible. 54 is not terrible. Alright! Okie dokie! Now we're working. Now we're doing stuff. much and then too little. Not great. However, we can easily revive him. We're still doing fine on TP. Still doing fine on TP. What comes next? The pinwheel. Okay. That was bad. 49? That was bad. Really bad. At this stage? Yeah, this got really bad really fast. Really bad really fast. I'm going to prioritize Susie's health. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I don't think this is the one. I don't think this is the one. Let me tell you that I don't think this is the one. This is the one. I've already messed up too much. I've already messed up way too fucking much. But at least I get to practice the fucking daggers, I guess. Can't. I fucking can't. After this experience, do you feel confident in beating Sans Undertale? No, and I don't need to do it. I'm not gonna do it. I already did it once. You lose to the daggers on circle because your way of dealing with the daggers without circles is to move constantly to the side instead of just move a little to dodge. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I cannot be conscious of the entire screen at the same time. I cannot be conscious of how close I am to the daggers and how close I am to, like, how much I need to move to avoid it. Especially because if you want to avoid it with just one tap, up, down, left, and right doesn't cut it. You need to actually move diagonally for the diagonal daggers. And I don't do that. You need enough distance with up and down and left and right. You need enough distance if you're gonna ignore the diagonal direction to actually avoid it with up and down, left and right. Okay. 92, we like that. That's a good number. Okay, there we go. We like that. We are ecstatic about that. They're both alive? They're both alive! They're both alive! We're having a buffet! Not proud of that one, but it's not a life ruiner. It's not a run ruiner. We can deal with it. Okay. We're gonna do a dinner for Susie, a root buster, and a defense. Okay. Okay. Normally I would have attack there with Ralsei, but I'm not doing the best in TP. We do need a little bit more TP, sadly. You're gonna die if I don't heal you. No! Fuck! I healed the wrong person! No! None of this is okay! None of this is okay! Let's at least practice the stupid daggers, I guess. I guess I'll get to fucking practice that. Yeah. 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 Just practice to avoid it with less distance. If you're just moving up and down, it's not... You need the distance! It's also risky to just do one tap because they align themselves with you before firing. So I don't think you can just tap once unless you did it the very second before the fire. Exactly. Exactly. Daggers again. Yeah, when September ends... If you haven't been here before, just so you know, that's the one attack that I'm struggling against. Like, it's impossible for me to learn. Because of my personal, like, problems in general, that attack is impossible for me to learn. I can get better at the entire rest of the fight, but that attack, I can't. And that's why if I'm not finishing this today on stream, I'm just doing it, like... off stream because I have a limit. I was here the last 3 times, so you know then. You know. You've seen me struggling against the same thing over and over and over again. No matter what I do. Anyways, I'm getting frustrated again, guys. This is not good. How long has it been? An hour. Okay, maybe an hour is long enough to get frustrated. I wish there was a faster way to die sometimes. Sometimes I really need to reset right away. At this point, I think 15 minutes is long enough to start feeling it. I was fine until now. But now I'm really starting to, like, get really pissed. Probably because I talked about it out loud again. Probably because I mentioned once more how, like, no matter what I do, I can't learn that one. And how I depend entirely on luck. Like, no matter what I do, I depend on luck, and that is the worst fucking feeling. I shouldn't have done that. I should have attacked. If Susie is down, I have to attack, because then there's way more TP than I can use. And I lost an opportunity to do a little bit of extra damage. Yeah, you know what? This is done. I'm in a mistake that I don't like. Some mistakes are like, ah, fuck it. Let's just start over. Because you just lose time trying to get to the end of the fight. By the way, all of this to say, I still have never experienced the final attack more than once. So it's very likely that I'll do all of this and I'll get excited after surviving the daggers, and then I'll just die at the final attack and I'll want to tear my hair out. Like, that's a very real chance. attack isn't really meant to kill you? I don't know. I don't know. If I have never practiced it, it's very, very unlikely that I'll survive it. You know? Okay. Good. We're good. We're fine. We're at 88%, which is not the best, but it's, well, better than nothing. Better than getting damage, I guess? Alright! Love that for me. Love that for me. Move too fast. Okay, it was just Rousey. It was just Rousey. We can still attack without Rousey for one turn. That's good. How are we doing in health? We're doing fine in health. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're doing alright. Pinwheel. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad, but manageable. Ah, close. Alright. We don't get enough with that, so we're gonna use our last tension bin. And we're gonna focus on defending from here on out. No, I'm up too fucking little! Wow, you got lazy. You did practically all horizontal, huh? Revive me on Susie. Rouse is gonna attack anytime that she's down. That was very close to a critical, sadly. Okay, and now we're gonna defend like our life depends on it, because bitch, it might. I think we're finishing this off stream. I'm not gonna lie to you. I came in with the hoopishness of I've managed to get the first dagger attack under control. I think we're gonna finish this off stream. I think you're gonna just have to fucking trust me. I think you're just gonna have to trust me. It is possible, but it reduces you to 1 HP instead of killing. You have to get hit like 6 times to die to it. It's meant to be a cutscene. There's every chance that I'll get hit 6 times. Did you see the last time that I got to it? I died. Like, I got to it once and I died already, so it definitely can happen. Okay. Wait, I should have read the entire rest of the chat. Okay, I'm gonna read it right now. Risk everything and attack with every character. No, that's not a good idea. This boss is optional. How are you going to tackle 6 on mini bosses if you give up now? I told you before. It's not the difficulty. It's not the challenge. It's the fact that there's one attack that I literally cannot learn because of what my particular brain struggle is. With the Silksong, like, bosses, there's going to be difficult things. But I fully trust that I can do them. This is just a very particular type of direction-based struggle. So got an hour, can take a break to grab a tea if you need. I wonder if I should. I wonder if I should take a little break. But then I think I would get rusty from the break. Time for Silsong? Honestly, 10 times on the cutscene? It's a little bit better. Change of plans, this is a jackpot stream now! You actually attacked before the final attack 3 times. You didn't get to the final attack yet. You won't get rusty for a 5-minute break. But also I won't get relaxed from a 5-minute break. I don't think a 5-minute break will do anything. A 5-minute break is what I do every time I read the chat. Okay, fuck you. Fuck you and your entire ancestry. Should have gone down. Should have gone down because I'm a lot more comfortable in the down square. I cannot believe I survived that. I literally gave up and stopped controlling the keyboard. I literally gave up and stopped controlling the keyboard there. To lift your mood, that doesn't work. With the defeatist mindset, you are more likely to make mistakes. Last time I got better when I kind of gave up. Didn't I? I feel like last time I got better when I gave up. Of course, better doesn't mean that I at any point was able to deal with the daggers. 93, that's an odd number for us. In this specific stage. I think I'm gonna have, like, the worst trauma with this fucking song. Can I please get a reset? Can I please get a reset button? Literally anything that would allow me to get a little bit more practice in. Did you read the sentence before? Even your tone changed when you said you're going to play a bit of Silsong. Yeah, but I'm not going to. Because if I play a little bit of Silsong, I'm not gonna come back to this. I'm gonna be really fucking honest. If I play any Silsong, I'm just gonna keep playing Silsong. Like, it's not gonna happen. If I play Silsong, I just go to Silsong entirely. And that's not the idea. Okay. 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 You're fucking kidding me? I avoided that! I swear I avoided that! What the fuck? I shouldn't have done that either. I should have attacked. Oh yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Kill me. Fuck it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done. Oh, and this attack takes a billion years to kill as well. Okay. The song is really a nothing burger. If it had a banger song like the other bosses, it would feel so much better. I don't think it would matter. I don't think it would matter to me how good a song it would be. Like, I don't think it would matter. You're doing great until you lost your confidence. I'm coming into the stream... Well, I guess I had a little bit more confidence, but yeah, this fight breaks my spirit down. It just breaks my willpower down. Determination? I have very little of it. If you give up, what will you do then? Go straight into chapter 4 or cheat? I'm just gonna do it off stream. I'm just gonna do it off stream where I don't have the pressure of like... I'm doing it publicly, you know? I'm doing it publicly with people watching. Without it, without that pressure, I'm probably going to be better. My sentence was literally you surrender, go play Silson to leave the mood, meaning you give up. No, I'm not going to. The reset button is called we could have chapter 4 today, but someone decided to do this boss for 5 weeks in a row. This is the 3rd week and it's the last one. It's literally the last one. I said it at the beginning of the stream and I mean it. I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing another stream of these. I wanted to do one more. I did get better at the first daggers. And I was like, hey, maybe we can do it. Now that I can reach the second daggers almost every time. Obviously, I'm not getting there every time, but a lot of the times it's just because I'm trying to get a better run if I make mistakes early. If I make mistakes early, I'm still like not getting there. But I was like, yeah, I can consistently get to that second fucking dagger attack. It's an improvement. It's worth trying. Not anymore. I should have got fucking down! I should have gone down! On the right side, Ellie's going to be a champion player for the rest of the game's fights. Legitimately don't think so. Legitimately don't think so. I don't believe, because this is taking me so much practice of this fight specifically. I don't think this is gonna translate to all of the random patterns of everything else. Well, that went worse than I expected it. That one's a lot worse than I expected it. You said that last stream, it will be funny if next week we have a Deltarune stream title. Okay, now there's time for real. Last time of the night, just to give it a tradition. I don't remember saying that last stream. I really don't remember that, because I remember feeling conflicted about what to do. I remember feeling conflicted about what to do the entire time. Everyone has their own preferences. For me, I often find myself performing better if I make mistakes early, as that forces me to lock in harder. Not me. I need to do it well at the start, because if I don't do it well at the start, it's like I'm already going at a disadvantage, and I already have all of the disadvantages I need. I'm already climbing uphill as it is. I don't need to climb even more uphill, you know? All of the climbing needs to keep being downhill from here on out. Spamta on the weird route might be harder. I'm not gonna do it anyway, so I don't care. There's no fight Toby ever designed that is harder than this. I genuinely don't think so. Getting that sweet, sweet PKSD post-night stress disorder. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why we have to pull triple duty on having faith in you. First, we have to fill in the void. You're gonna have a lot of void to fill, let me tell you that. You're gonna have a lot of void. Holy! Okay! Okay! That was bad, but not bad enough to kill her. I'll take it. Bad, but not enough to kill her. I'll take it. No. That's normally what I fight with Ralsei, right? Yeah. Okay. Too bad that I made too many mistakes in the pinwheels. No! I'm gonna keep going just because I'm really close to the fucking daggers and might as well practice them. If I survive long enough, of course. If I survive long enough, might as well. Let's do a buffet just to heal all of us up. Okay, one more and I get a practice at the daggers. Let's revive him. I'm doing terrible too, by the way. We're together in pain. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you're going through pain as well. I appreciate it. You're a hopeless player? I'm a panicky player. At this point, the hopelessness is not me as a player. It's just this stupid fucking fight. I wasn't as mad at this fight until today because I kept feeling that there were tiny little adjustments I could make. I legitimately just think it's a fucking bullshit fight. Don't hate the player, hate the knight, and maybe Toby just a little bit. I think I do hate him a little bit. You think Toby went too far this time around with this fight? Yeah, I do. Playing this without healing items may actually help you get good faster. I don't think you understand the situation. I think if it was a challenge for the sake of the challenge, then it would be perfectly fine. But to my knowledge, he actually logged real content behind this, which is kind of a shit move. At the very least, one of the endings of the chapter. Right? Like, at the very, very least. Okay, I'm gonna start the battle for real now. Once more, I am finding myself thinking of the 23rd of September when Slime Rancher 2 releases and I get to do that. That's what this game makes out of me. It makes me just want the sweet release of Slime Rancher 2 whenever it releases on the 23rd of September. You guys know that the 23rd of September, no matter what day is it, we're doing that, right? Like, I don't know what day it falls on, but we're doing that. Maybe I should be thinking of Slime Rancher this entire time. Maybe just focus on something else. No, that was a bad idea. That was actually really bad. Well, you know, worth one attempt, I guess. You're almost there. It's just this one fight and you're free. You get to play Chapter 4, Summon Slime Rancher 2. Yep. Don't be surprised if there is no stream of this next week. Until I beat the fight, I'm not doing any more streams. And God knows how long that will take me. Considering that I'm not gonna do this as a relaxing experience, you know. I'm gonna have to dedicate days of practice to this. trying to practice moving less. I am. I genuinely am trying to practice moving less. I probably should have defended, but I saw that I had quite a bit of TP. Okay! Swords. Swords? Swords. Bad. Pinwheel. Pinwheel, right? Okay. Woo! Okay, good. Good. We're gonna do a Butler Juice, a Root Buster, and an attack. It's not the traditional strategy, but I'm going with my gut, and none of it matters anyways if I die to the dagger, so... If I die to the daggers, it doesn't matter regardless. Now's the dagger, so we're gonna defend with everyone. Fuck! Genuinely, if anyone finds, knows of, or is aware of how to find a way to practice that attack in isolation. Anyone who has made a mod, anyone who has made a web version, anyone who has made a I don't know, save state, whatever it may be. If anyone has any idea how to practice that one fucking stupid goddamn cunt attack. She was one attack away? No. Jainer, it's not that I'm one attack away. It's that there's one attack that I cannot fucking learn. And especially because it's so late into the fight. And it kills me in one go. I can do everything else perfectly. And I die to that one attack, no matter what. So if there's any way, literally any way to practice that one attack in the internet, I will highly appreciate someone leave it in the Discord. Because I just can't deal with that attack. I just can't deal with that attack. You're doing really good damage though. You're getting the incredible post-fight text. I know! That means that if you beat this attack, you're on to the final attack. And I'm aware of that. That's what hurts. That is what makes it hurt. That is that one attack blocking me like a fucking wall of Berlin. It's that giant iron wall. If I could practice it in isolation, I swear to God. Now I'm just making mistakes. I'm gonna restart this one. This one doesn't count. The other thing you can try to see is if you can squeeze in more attacks with your strategy. Maybe it's possible for you to finish the fight before those daggers. Highly doubt it. Because the thing is that no matter what I do, I still need the TP. And if I attack, I don't build that TP. Like, Root Buster is vital. Plus, I probably don't have enough damage with, like, my items or whatever. My strategy relies on, like... My strategy relies on, like, when she's a little bit weakened, going at her with Ralsei, so that I can make use of the extra damage with the weakened defense. But yeah, that depends on... I don't even know what I was saying. I'm shutting up. But see, here's the funny thing. I know that I got a lot of damage in that one attack, but I did all of the other attacks so far damageless. I could do this entire thing hitless and I'm still gonna die to that stupid fucking attack. That's fine, it's one attack, it's just one. Okay, 29. That's a nice amount of damage for Ralsei. I think we're gonna use the buffet now, because I think I'm gonna have a bit of a struggle trying to use it later. That was so lazy of you, girly! Girly, what did you do? We're in trouble already because I'm not gonna have enough TP to do another Root Buster next turn. So you know what? Maybe I defend with everyone. I think I'm gonna defend with everyone, just hoping that I can survive that attack. Okay, I didn't survive with everyone, but I survived with two of them. So, better than nothing. Better than fucking nothing. $33. Okay, I think I'm gonna triple attack. We are at max CP. Might be a bad idea, but we're gonna try. What the fuck? Oh, that feels bad. That feels fucking bad. That feels awful. What? I don't know. It felt like they came at me as a wall. It felt like that one had never been that difficult. I don't even know what killed you there. The fucking snowflakes. It felt like they came at me at as a wall and that I didn't like have any openings. I probably did. My reaction time was probably really bad for it though. Like I probably had very bad reaction time. I'm not even sure where you were supposed to survive that. Listen, I have panicky brain, right? Like I'm the one playing this. You have a more objective look at it. I literally couldn't see the holes. It felt like it was a big ass wall. It looked like the triple defense strat did well with the second nuggers. I think we're gonna try that. Cause I mean, but I genuinely, if anyone wants to look back and tell me where the fuck the openings were, like how did I miss all of the openings in that one? how did I not see a single opening? Might as well use the triple defense, anything helps, and it's just that one that you need to get past. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Okay. Woo! Okay. We're good. What comes next? The pinwheels. I'll defend. Because I make mistakes in the pinwheels a lot. Like that, for example. We're gonna do a deluxe dinner, root buster, butler juice, and we're kind of wasting one turn that I normally attack with Rousey, but I'd rather have survivability. Okay, that wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. Listen. Could have been worse. Now, we don't have enough TP, and we're going to do triple defense anyways. Yeah, no, that was luck. It was luck, guys! It was luck! I rewatched it since you always wait at the edge for you. It had no way to avoid it. So it did come at a wall. It did come as a wall? The only proper way to avoid it would be to go to the middle of the square, top, bottom, instead of waiting at the edges like you always do. That's fucking ridiculous. That's supposed to be staggered. It came at me as a fucking wall then? That was good. You only took a hit on the very last slash. You dodged the rest this time? Did I? Don't feel so bad. I'm at 34 deaths against the Bolton Silicone, which is my third most deaths in any fight I've been in. Only Kusa from Yakuza 0 and Sword Saint Ishin have given me this much trouble. Well, wait until you get to the fucking Roaring Night! Wait until you get here! So as they become bigger, the more they travel, they become a wall on the edge. Nah, remember that the center is the only part that actually hits you. Oh, shit. I forgot to hit. Remember that the only part that actually hits you is the center. Okay, so hold breath, root buster, defend. It already feels kind of useless in this one because I made the mistake of... Come on! See, that... I moved to the side. You need enough distance. The center is the only part that does damage? Yeah, the center is the only part that does damage. Do I want to throw this? I think I want to throw this. Teeth are coming next, so it should be easy to die. Yeah, better to throw it. Just because those were two big mistakes. Not doing the extra damage is a big mistake for me. In my opinion. Okay. That's better. Whew, that's better. No, I should have gone down, girl. You need to remember to go down instead. You might think it doesn't matter, it's the same thing, but it for some reason it allows me to like estimate the distance a little bit better when I'm down. Okay, how are we doing? We're doing good enough that I wonder if I should attack liberal C? No, the pinwheels. Pinwheels are still a weakness for me, so... Just like that! Alright. Gonna heal Rousey, and this is probably gonna lead me to some issues with TP in the next one. Hopefully not, though. That got me a little bit extra TP. Alright! Glad that I took the gamble. Okay, how are we all standing? All right. Okay, triple defend. Hope for the best. I'm alive. I am alive. I am alive. That was terrible, but it was better than nothing. Yeah, there was a good chance that I died there because I was so low. Anthony Martinez, bienvenido, ¿cómo estás? Welcome. Dancy, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Any advancements? No. Try not holding breath. Quick mental reset? No. Absolutely not. That would throw every practice I've done away. It would change the rhythm of my movement and it would change everything away. Lamia, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? I finished my stream. Welcome back. Welcome, Fiction of Grandeur. Welcome back. How was it? Knowing only the core does damage, it was your fault. You literally dodged the wall and you suddenly pressed down. Bro, I know it was my fault, but I saw a giant wall coming at me is what I'm trying to say. Good job not giving up on this fight. I am giving up. If I don't beat it in 10 minutes, which is very unlikely to happen, I'm not doing this live at all. Alternative tactic, try holding breath, your own, for the entire time. For the entire damn time. Better doing offline than not at all. Yeah, well, it's still a disappointment as a streamer, you know, like... You really want to do it live, get that moment of people getting to celebrate live. Because if I do it as a recorded video, which is what I'm gonna end up doing... I should shut the fuck up. If I do it as a recorded video, which is what I'm gonna end up doing, at the end of the day, when it's me celebrating, it's me celebrating alone, and you're all celebrating well after the fact that I've already had that emotion, you know? It's not the best. As a streamer, it's not like the best feeling. But it is what I'm gonna have to do. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want any more streams of this. I just don't. Giving up on this one. Can you believe that I actually pressed there, but I pressed, like, I lifted my finger too much? What happened right there was I lifted my finger too much, and when I pressed down again, it slipped, and instead of hitting the actual key, it hit the keyboard right under the key. I don't know if I'm explaining it well. It sounds like bogus anyways. Do you make it to the final attack? Never. I don't think. According to what people have told me, I made it to the previous to last. Hold breath. Like, it's just 2 hours of the same thing, bro. How are you not getting bored? I would. I am already bored. Aquí vamos de nuevo después de que dijiste que ibas a rendirte en el live anterior. ¿A qué le ves? No entiendo. ¿A qué mejoré? Encontré una mejor manera de pasar las dagas. Y... mejoré mucho en el primer ataque de las dagas. Pero no puedo con el segundo. And that's the problem. This has been going on for what? 8 hours? In total, this is a third stream, so it's about 6 hours. Maybe 7, because I think I've stretched all of them to half an hour extra. But counting every stream, since this is the third one, it would be like about 6 to 7 hours. All right. Sheriff, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. How are you doing? It would take another 4 to 6 hours to redo the chapter and get the Shadow Mantle. I am not getting the Shadow Mantle. Regardless of how much it would take, I refuse to do it. And I think a lot of people just don't agree with that, but it's my choice. Maybe, listen, maybe at the end of the day, I'll be the fool. Maybe I'll be the idiot at the end of the day. Maybe when every single chapter is out there, people are gonna realize that it didn't matter to get the Shadow Mantle, like it didn't affect the genocide route. But I think it does, and until it's confirmed, until there is any sort of confirmation, who knows? Maybe I'm not a fool. Maybe I'm the fool, maybe I'm not. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I don't wanna is a good enough reason. The thing is that the reason is I believe it's going to be a problem for specifically playing the pacifist route. That's what I don't wanna. We're gonna trust that Susie can stay alive for a little bit longer. How am I so... Excellent. Unless the directs help you die faster? I guess so. I just... people have done it without it, all it changes the dialogue. Yeah! And that doesn't give you an indication that that's going to change the ending when the whole game is released. The thing is, right now, no one can know what it's going to affect because the game isn't finished. It's not about what it changes today. It's about what will it change when the final chapter is up. Worst case scenario, you accidentally beat the challenge fight on ultra hard mode unnecessarily. Yeah, like, maybe I will be the fool. Maybe I did go through this pain for no reason. But then again, people say the Shadow Mantle only takes a little bit of damage away, and realistically, I don't know that it would be the difference. I don't know that it would make the difference between me being alive or dead. I want to reset! There. That's that. It matters regardless of what it ends up doing, if anything. It matters to me because I believe it's gonna end up doing something. The game was designed to be played the way you want to play it. Yeah, that's why I'm saying. The game is designed to be played however you want to play it. Either pacifist or not pacifist. Juega a tu manera, sé que practicaste algo bien, estuviste haciendo bien, síguelo. Sí, no estoy dispuesta. Simple. If Shadow Road ruins pacifist route, I'll replay the game when Chapter 7 comes out. I won't. That's the thing. I don't want to do the entire thing again. I probably will have to, because I probably will have forgotten. But I may as well just watch other people's streams. Having the daggers to shot you instead of one-shotting you is a huge difference. It's not worth sacrificing the pacifist run. Ellie's going to be the only person to get the true good route because she saw through Toby's tricks with the Shadow Mantle. I'm not even the only person. Several people have seen it. Several people have seen through the trickery. I'm just one of them. 94! That's gorgeous. That makes me want to attack. I know that he deals very little damage, but... Not dead. Not dead. Not dead. Not dead. Not dead. Not dead. Counts. Give up. Do I give up? This is looking really bad. Really bad. didn't get to defend, which means any mistakes here are costlier. It was a very expensive mistake, that one. Pinwheel next. Let's see how many fucking mistakes I make. It's that slow spinning that it does at the end, I think, that confuses me. Okay, so this is round 2. I can attack, I think. Nice. Really thought that I had avoided that one. Quite pathetic that I didn't. It's not going great, but whatever. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the end anyways. Yep. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Let's use a revive dust and it's gonna like allow us one more hit in the daggers. Well, guys, it's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. It's been the 2 hours that I'm willing to spend doing this bullshit. It's not going to happen live. I'm clearly going to finish this on my own. It's not gonna fucking happen. You're gonna have to fucking trust me. You're just gonna have to trust me. Do you always feel relieved that the clock has run out? Legitimately, yes. Legitimately, yes. I genuinely meant what I said before. If anyone finds or has any idea how to even search for a mod or a website or literally any way to just practice that one attack in isolation, I would appreciate that. If I could practice that one attack in isolation, I would consider streaming it again. Not in a normal schedule day, kind of like as a gorilla probably. Just when I have that attack mastered. But if there is no way to practice that attack in isolation, just like I just can't. If there's a dialogue difference, there's even more reason to believe it will matter. My thoughts exactly, like 100%. I've been having nightmares about this fight for the next 3 months. Just feels of pinwheel spinning menacingly in the sun and wind. And the daggers. Don't forget the fucking daggers. I was agreeing with you. Oh, okay. I didn't understand that. It's the trickery of Tobias. It is 100% the trickery of Tobias. The funniest argument that people make about how Shadow Mantle for sure doesn't ruin it is because, well, you only kill them in a video game. Like the one I'm playing right now? like the one that I am playing and the characters are acknowledging that I am playing? Like the one that I am clearly a part of the narrative as like taking their autonomy as living creatures because I am controlling them with my keyboard, and that is like one of the main themes of this game so far. Have they learned nothing from Undertale? Clearly not. Clearly not. Pero eso sí, lo que hace más daño son las cortadas de las espadas que lo ponen rojo y los diamantes negros. Undertale didn't have a game within it. It's something that's so hard to explain. It's just like it's just like media literacy. There's little things, little clues, little moments, little sound bites, little atmosphere that it makes way too much sense for it to be a genocide route. And Undertale did have a game within it, did have a meta-narrative of being a game. Don't forget, Undertale had the whole thing like level, except it was supposedly love, except it was actually level of violence. The playing with the letters that make up terms that you as a gamer recognize immediately and make assumptions about, and then the game challenging those assumptions. That is very similar to this presenting you with a video game within a video game and telling you that the death scene don't matter because it's a video game. This is very similar. It didn't have a game that you made first play, no, but it had characters acknowledging that you were in a video game. It had a flower telling you to just reload. So, doesn't matter, right? You can reload. It had characters talking about your stats. It had characters interacting with the UI, which is something that only the player is supposed to know about and understand and see. So the fact that people are taking such a like surface level reading of like, oh well, but it didn't have exactly the same thing of like a video game within a video game. That exact same thing wasn't there. It's still like it's I'm sorry to say it this way and I hope it doesn't come out as rude, but it's kind of a lack of media literacy. Just because it's not the exact same thing, it doesn't mean that it's not using the exact same resources and tropes. Specifically, it's using like meta narratives of what gaming is like and what choices the player makes about how to engage with a game. Tons of games have those things. Tons of games have characters acknowledge the UI. Okay, so if you're comparing Undertale to Deltarune, which are games by the same creator of the exact same style, it makes no sense to like compare it with every other game that does it. Every author of a game may be saying something different with it, but we know what this person is saying. The entire point of Undertale was to make you realize that killing NPCs in a video game still matters. Exactly. Like, it's still the narrative. Who's going to tell her that she isn't holding breath? No wonder I felt fucking slower. Thank you, Jenner. Thank you. I did feel slower. And it was weird. I guess it makes sense that I wasn't. She prefers not to hold breath only because she practices about it? No, actually it's the opposite, Anthony. I want to hold breath because I practice the entire time holding breath. So if my speed suddenly changes, I'll feel sluggish and like I'm not moving enough. People who play the Genocide run aren't inherently evil in real life. No one is saying that. How curious that Ellie always sings the same part of In the End, yet she won't sing it on her karaoke stream. Singing jokingly without a backing track is not the same as singing properly with a backing track. I don't think I need to explain that difference. But I can, when I'm just silly and singing it like this, I'm not actually trying to match an instrumental. Gardic now? No, Gardic on the next week. I don't remember if it's gonna be like Monday or Tuesday, but it's gonna be member stream. I already have it planned out. Next week we're gonna do Gardic members. Because I feel like we didn't get enough time on the endurance stream, and also not everyone could make it. So I feel like it's a nice sort of continuation of that. It's been 2 hours, time for Silksong to calm down. And you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will play a little bit of Silksong to calm down without making any progress. Just like grinding groceries. That's the one thing I'm leaving room for myself to do off stream. I want to be able to grind groceries without any issues. And I'm not gonna explore anything new in the map or do any progress, but just like get a little bit of money. Goodbye, Richard. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not even in real life for being evil in a video game. No one is saying that, Fiction. No one is saying that. But we're talking about that the narrative tropes, the narrative elements, the narrative tools that Toby Fox is using are very similar in Genocide Route and in Mantle Get Up. And not seeing the similarities, it doesn't mean that you're evil. It just means that there's a little bit of lack of media literacy, that you're not being able to see how those mirror each other very, very, very similarly. Didn't she say she's used to holding breath? Yes, sorry, Dinner, there was some confusion there. I am used to holding breath, so I don't want to, like, try without it, because, like, all of my rhythm is going to be off. Which, indeed, happened. I died, what, to the teeth? Which is normally one of the easy attacks for me. I sent screenshots about the wall since you asked. I may have explained it badly. Yeah, let me see those. Because in the moment, I clearly could not register what the hell was happening. Like, I could not register. There was a hole at the very top. I could have gone at the very, very top. It felt like a giant wall, but there was definitely a there was a hole in the. Yeah, I see it now. In the moment, I couldn't see it. In the moment, it was way too fast. It's okay, glad I got to be here for the use. Enjoy them, because those are all that you're gonna have. You're not gonna have any more. Poor Snake, I hope you have luck on your own. I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as recording it. My intention is like, I'm gonna record it, but I'm probably not gonna show any of it, except for moments when I get like really close, or moments when I make new discoveries or stuff. Because what's the point of like recording myself for 6 hours doing the exact same thing you've already been seeing for 6 hours? So I'm probably just going to edit down and cut whatever is like. I'm gonna count the amount of deaths, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I do. Like a roaring night equivalent of a bad time simulator. I don't know what bad time simulator is. Hana's a lamia stream as a gorilla. You're making a joke, right? You do understand the term gorilla stream. You have been around the VTuber space long enough that I think you probably do understand it. Sorry you couldn't do it live, Ellie, but I have absolute faith you will beat the night. You probably will be able to sit down, and without the stress of streaming, you'll beat it in 3 or 4 attempts. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, literal pinwheels. This association is permanently engraved upon your brain at this point, probably. Probably. Imagine going to the past and saying, hey, Ellie, Deltarune Part 3 will take you 8+ hours to finish. If I went to the past, I would advise myself to change the way I handled this schedule this year in general. The weirdest thing about the Mantle route is that for some reason it makes Chris really hate Tenna. I don't understand what the connection is, why experiencing the Mantle makes Chris hate Tenna, but Chris gets huge damage increase against Tenna if you get the Mantle. It may be related to like Tenna's relationship with Big Shot guy. My brain is quite fried. It might be there's clearly a relationship between Tenna and BP's. The fact that there's clearly a relationship between the two, and that you only get Spamton, thank you, and you only get the Mantle by playing with the Spamton controller, it could mean that like the reason you get aggressive against Tenna is because the Mantle itself is like representative of that problematic toxic yaoi. Toxic call my yaoi. This game even said all the way from chapter 1 that your choices don't matter, but making it feel like everything is important. So why wouldn't getting the Mantle change something? From the moment that Toby Fox said your choices don't matter, And then it made the entirety of chapter 1 about Rousey and Susie representing the two different ways you can play a video game with a pacifist route and a genocide route. Like, come on! The game, choices don't matter. By the way, this entire narrative that, remember, at the first time when it initially released, it was only chapter 1. There was nothing more. So this is the entire experience for when you play chapter 1 as soon as it releases. The game, hey, your choices don't matter. By the way, let me throw you into a narrative about how one of the characters is going to push you to total pacifism and the other character is going to push you to total genocide. And you are going to have to choose which one of the characters you listen to. But your choices don't matter. But both of them want different things, and you can actually do it in either of their methods. But your choices don't matter, except immediately you can affect how the characters behave. Like, obviously I don't fucking believe him. Obviously. Whoever believes him needs to do a little bit more gaming, especially of Undertale. It's not just about the direct physical act, it's about the mind performing it. It's about the narrative around it. I think specifically the Shadow Mantle not mattering in the end would still be a relevant statement by Toby Fox, but we don't know if that's the statement he intends to make yet. Yeah, it's still a possibility. Like, it is a possibility. You know? It's just, we cannot know until the end of the game. We cannot. The Shadow Mantle not mattering could very well be a thing, and we would have to see the context of that. This game seems to delve a lot deeper into the mental aspect that Undertale did. Yeah, it's telling a different like story. I jokingly tell her to hold her breath in real life. She promptly stops holding her breath in the game. I love it. Stop! I think I managed to pull through it, but I don't have the time to finish the settlement. You did manage to get almost to the ending of the fight pretty reliably. Hopefully you don't give yourself aneurysm playing it by yourself. Hopefully not! I know that you're not here anymore, Retouch. I'm sorry that I'm getting to that so late. Hopefully not! I hope you have a very good night's sleep. Go for it and don't hesitate to stream them. The fee to stream them might be a little hefty, but man, is it worth it? Yeah, if I end up like playing just for grinding a little bit here and there, I'll probably not mind the 80 rosary fee. Funny thing about Silksong is I am sure it's a good game, but the only review of Silksong that I have personally seen was one small VTuber saying they love Hollow Knight but refunded Silksong. Holy shit! If it's different, it's worth playing both ways or all ways in this case. I don't want to do it because I didn't like the feeling of playing Undertale Genocide Route. I've learned my lesson. Sometimes getting every ending is not worth it for me. I've learned my lesson with Undertale. I'd rather just watch someone playing the routes that I don't care about. Guarding membership announced Magma exclusive preparing a massive Guarding membership announced Magma executives preparing a massive link downer report to their investors. We are going to return to Magma one day. Literally dodged all? Of what? It's not about being evil or not IRL. It's about having unseen consequences. Exactly. There you go. Consequences are the fun part, depending on who you are. For me, they weren't. Just beat it first and then record a reenactment. Can you imagine? Do 2 videos, the victorious fight and the mashup of just the times when you're screaming. The thing is, if I'm alone, I'm probably not even gonna be screaming. It's just probably going to be just hating it. But Time Simulator is an app for practicing the Sans fight. Oh, well, then in that case, something like that, but I don't want to practice the entire fight. I just want to practice the one attack. The one attack. I understand the gorilla stream, but I heard gorilla. That's because, okay, so the history of the term gorilla stream is that the real term is guerrilla stream, but because like it sounds so similar and because it's so much more funny to draw yourself in a gorilla suit than to draw yourself in a guerrilla military outfit, like one of those is like a serious thing in real life. The other one is a fluffy animal. So it's very common in VTuber sphere spaces to just substitute the word gorilla for gorilla. It sounds like practically the same thing. It's practically the same sound. But one of them is like funny and quirky, and the other one is like the proper term. Everyone understands that gorilla means gorilla anyways, so now you know. Wasn't Magma the members equivalent of public Gartic streams? It's different. Gartic has like a specific set of rules, you know? Magma is more like free drawing. I legitimately don't know who began the gorilla stream term. Like, I don't know who was the first person who, instead of saying gorilla or writing gorilla, wrote gorilla. I genuinely don't know. It's probably like an interesting story to like figure out who was the first person who popularized gorilla instead of guerrilla. Regardless, it's like a thing in VTuber spaces. Tena says something to himself in the game within the game that has something to do with Chris. There's a character in the files named Friend who has Phantom's eyes. I think the controller is related to Friend. Probably. He just hates spams and ads like everyone. Who, Chris? Given how the dark world works, it could be the shadow mantle is a metaphorical thing. Chris is donning a shadow mantle, a hateful and self-destructing defense mechanism. I don't see that, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just too fried right now. I don't know about the Roaring Knight fight, but someone made a game about repeatedly running over the Roaring Knight as escort with your truck. Mood! Oh my god, can you link it on Discord? I think it's going to be very cathartic for me to play that in between attempts. I think it would be very cathartic. And then chapter 2 dropped and our choices sure as hell mattered. Just not Chris's choices. Yeah, that's another element to analyze. Your choices don't matter because I'm just going to wildly swerve the narrative with each chapter in unforeseeable ways. That doesn't mean they will matter. I gave up with that boss, but I'll be back with vengeance. I shall explore for now. That's the beauty of a Metroidvania. You can always just come back later. That's one of the best fucking things about the genre. Is something too hard right now? Maybe you can explore it later. You can skip the second dagger with your save file? What do you mean? Wait. you may have said vital information. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, wait, just imagine the devilish smile Toby has creating this whole situation with the Shadow Mantle. He might wait till the final chapter for it to actually have it change something drastically for the worse. Then cause everyone that beat the night without it, then causing everyone that beat the night without it to have to go back in order to do the right thing. Without it? No, I think it's the other way around. I think at the end of the game, people that beat it with the Shadow Mantle are going to get a different ending than people who beat it with the Shadow Mantle. But I think the Shadow Mantle is going to be the aggressive ending and the not Shadow Mantle is going to be the pacifist ending. That's what I think. You say that you don't need to see all endings, but you don't seem ready to drop the Shadow Crystal from the night. Because I don't know that the Shadow Crystal is actually going to have anything to do with a bad ending. I don't think that it's going to have something to do with a bad ending. I think it's going to be something to do with a good ending, actually. Tip for Silksong, for all that is holy, please learn the downslash skill. I know. Snowgrave in chapter 2 is extremely interesting to watch, but there's no necessarily a reason to play it yourself, especially with how long the game is. Though aborted, Snowgrave does sound interesting because Malleus has one item you can forge using the snow ring, so technically you could get to the point you get the ring and steal the ring from Noelle without killing Burley, giving you neutral. I'm probably just gonna watch those other runs. But Time Simulator also lets you practice individual attacks. Oh my god, that's what I need! Wait, that's what I need! Is there such a thing as Bad Time Simulator, but with like the Roaring Knight? Please, is there such a thing? Because Malleus has one item you can forge in. I read that. I'm so curious what item will be when we can make it. I am curious, but not enough to play the whole thing. It's pronounced gorilla stream. Gorilla. It's pronounced gorilla stream? No, it's not. Now I'm just thinking of you decked out in military gear. I'm not. I don't like that. I think you should probably wait with playing any fun games because I don't trust any fun game ever made not to assume you play Chapter 4. I don't want to play fun games. Oh, wait. I said about the one that I can run over the Roaring Knight. I just want to run over the Roaring Knight, man! Can I send it on your Discord? Sure, of course! Your choices doesn't matter because this is just a game. You have missed the point of the entire conversation. You can be good or bad, but it's still just a game that you might forget. You are missing the point of the entire conversation. Again. Just going off of the info about Chris suddenly turning hateful on confrontation about using it. Since the Dark World seems to work on turning feelings and attachment into concrete things. But I think what you're implying would mean that the Shadow Mantle is like its own character, and I don't think so. I did that and recorded it? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Did enough damage not to have to do a second dagger, I think they mean. Oh! Oh, that's what you mean! Like you did it in such a way that you dealt enough damage to skip that attack entirely? I'm gonna study the fuck out of whatever you just posted then. Is that what you mean? All it changes right now is optional dialogue. Yeah, right now. But I want to be able to use this save file whenever I play the entire game with the last chapter. Sorry, my message was worded wrong. I mean that everyone that took the Shadow Mantle for an easier fight needs to redo the entire game because he doesn't reveal the good ending without the Shadow Mantle until the final chapter. Yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen. So talking about off-stream time, is now your off-stream only blueprints, notes, and doing this boss for Deltarune? Yeah, if you count Silksong grinding rosaries, but I'm not counting it because it's like a thing that I would do just for the funsies, just for me to relax and to enjoy. So I'm not counting it as off-stream. Off-stream is like things that I do, not necessarily because I want to, but because I think it's better for the content. So... well, but blueprints I want to. it's both better for the content and I want to. So blueprints is in a weird middle ground. It's only for Sans right now, but I'd love to see it happen for other bosses. I would be desperate to practice that one dagger attack. Hi, did you do it? Lena, no, I didn't. I'm still in suffering mode. I genuinely hate this fight with my entire heart and soul. Hi, Lena. Hi. She doesn't know that one. Well, I can fix that. Oh, no. Are you gonna say something cursed? Are you gonna say something cursed? That gorilla story in the ending settings. There are children disappearing. We suspect that gorilla of the wood. A gorilla of the woods. Huh? I'm proud she tried. Lena, that's not enough. There's an armor in the files called the Sky Mantle. We don't know when it will appear in the game. Probably the last chapter. Don't care. Right now, I don't care. Yes, and I have fought my muscle memory to make it easier to dodge since I am so used to grazing an attack. I want to see that file and study it with my heart though. So you can watch how they did it and copy it since you gave us your save file. Yeah. You have no idea what you just did. I mean, yes, you do. You have an idea. I thank you so much. I will do my best to try and like study that and try to recreate it. Desperately desiring that I will be able to. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you can do enough damage in 7 turns, you win. I've seen it, but problem everyone has to attack. So that means that I have to grace proper. I imagine it will work like the Shadow Mantle, but with electric and holy attacks instead of dark and star attacks. I don't know, but it doesn't matter to me if it's also tied to something that I will consider genocide route. That's the thing. If it's still related to something that I think is tied to a genocide route, I still won't pay attention to it, regardless of what it is. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Okay, I see that you posted something. I'm not surprised that I haven't seen it because I know that specific animator. So anyways, guys, it's been another half an hour, and as you can guess, I am very, very brain fried right now after this thing. I'm gonna go study this thing instead. I'm gonna go study what someone else did. Can you take stream suggestions? Sure. I know nothing about the animator. I just know the bit they made the animation for. No, I mean, I don't know anything about the animator. I just haven't really enjoyed the style personally. Okay, I'm looking at it. I will consider it. Let me check price. Price. I could consider it. Let me check how expensive is it. That's the first thing I have to check every time. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, I can consider it. It has a price? Yeah. It's not free. It's not free. I can consider it. For sure. It looks very appealing. Very, very appealing. You thought it was free? Sadly, no. Very much sadly, no. Anyway, so, Ellie, as soon as she sees anything genocide related, you get it away! Sprays hand sanitizer to clean. Yes! I mean, absolutely! Because I already did that shit in Undertale and I didn't like it! And I regretted it! I don't appreciate it! Funny thing is, we have a pretty good reason to believe that the king in chapter 1 was wearing the mantle, just we don't use dark attack, so it was flipping useless. Are you talking about something from, like, chapter 4? Because right now I don't see why we would have a reason to believe it's the same thing. Pretty much everyone's first Undertale playthrough was neutral. I think it's practically impossible to get anything other than neutral in your first run. I wish it was true. Neutral runs of Undertale lasted maybe 3 months. After that point, every streamer ever was jumped and told to play in a specific way. Also, again, Undertale is a 6-hour game. Replaying it takes no time at all. Deltarune is already like 20 hours. Deltarune is a quite a longer game. King's Cape flies off after the fight, and Sean already talks about the mantle in chapter 1. I'm gonna have to watch some streams of that. I don't remember what Sean says about it. I don't remember what Sean says, period. I remember maybe like a couple of dialogues about the Joker and like how we're all trapped outside according to him and whatever, but like even that I barely remember anything. I forgot YouTube always censors my messages if I mention water evaporating. Ellie, check hot water evaporating, please. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is Lisa trying to make some innuendo I don't get? I don't either. It's possible to get genocide first if you play like traditional RPG and grind in every area. But it's extremely rare that you would see the kind of boring fucking gameplay that is and actually chase it. Because it's boring. It's specifically made to be boring. It's specifically made to be bothersome. Think on another word for hot water evaporating. How do you call that, Ellie? Vapor? Mist? He's talking about that popular video game storefront. Oh! I can't Reddit or Steam delete my message. Steam! Steam! You're talking about Steam! You managed to write Steam. The easy parts are boring, but the hard parts are fun. No part of Genocide Route is... Oh, you're talking about like the battles and stuff. YouTube does hate the word Steam. That time it wasn't deleted. This is ridiculous. Why does it hate it? That's stupid. Thank you! Wait! Thank you so much! Oh my god! Yes, okay, so we can definitely consider it. Granted, every other person would have to, like, also buy it. But I will highly consider it. I will just talk about it with enough time. Maybe I'll make a post about it today, since it's 10% discount right now. I found someone who discovered genocide by accident. It's a very, very, very small number of people that will go through with that as their first round. Undertale is hard-coded that you cannot get any other ending than the neutral one on your first run. After the ending is when you get the ability to do true pacifist. Yeah, it's almost impossible to get anything other than neutral. As Fiction of Grandeur is saying, you can get genocide first, but it's just so unlikely because it's such a boring fucking route. It's specifically created to be bothersome, annoying, not worth playing. Like, it's more likely, way more likely that you're just going to drop it before finishing it if you don't know, like, if you're not attached to the game enough. Talking about anything game dev related tends to be super censored. Why? That's so stupid. Steam. Seems like we're finding it just now. I think maybe the bots sometimes just give up. If they're saying it that much, then it must be relevant. Now that you say bots, what if the reason YouTube hates it is because of bot issues? What if there's too many bots? I never encounter them. But what if there are so many bots, like saying, like, trying to scam people, saying, like, I'll give you a gift on Steam or whatever. You know that there's a bunch of scam bots that pretend to be YouTube creators, giving giveaways and stuff. I guess it would make sense. I think bots trying to prevent people from scamming the streamers very poorly. Probably. Yeah. Now that you say it. We have to buy what now? I'll tweet about it later. There's this check the stream suggestions. I thought something similar to Rancor reasoning. Yeah, I think we're all sort of in the same page about like why it might be. I think it makes sense. If it's like for scamming purposes, I think it makes sense. Whoops, I accidentally spent hours hunting down everything that moves until nothing moved anymore. Yeah, it's very difficult. In most RPGs, there are infinite enemies. People who think Undertale is like that will kill everyone without thinking about it. It's very hard to do that though, Fiction, because the game is slow. It crawls when you're trying to go for finding every single enemy. And the signs tell you exactly how many enemies are left. So you know from a fact that there aren't any infinite enemies. The game tells you, it's very specific about telling you that you have to kill every single last soul and you have to find them because they're running away from you. And it's going to be bothersome because you just have to go in circles until something spawns and something doesn't want to spawn. In the ruins they don't, but then you abort it when it gets boring. If you want to do the pacifist route, you're not stumbling upon it. You are committing to it. Neutral is different from pacifist. The only real neutral is if you kill something. If you didn't kill anything, then you're just progressive pacifist route as usual. But you cannot get the pacifist ending first. Like, you call it different, but as far as endings go, it's not different. You only can get the neutral ending first. YouTube hates those things, that's why they never do anything about them, even though they follow like 3 templates. It's so weird. Why haven't they done anything about it? Because it is so easy to recognize. Also, Ellie, I sent you the same short about Gorilla Hot Pan Sand, but it has the IRL part too. Okay. That way you can watch the person's son is palatable for you. Oh yeah, that might be better. That might be better. Because what I don't enjoy about that animator is like I don't vibe with the style personally. Like I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just, it's not my style. So yeah, maybe I'll watch that one. I call it false pacifist when you get the neutral ending on a pacifist run. It's the same thing. It depends how serious you take it or even bother to read it all. You could start Undertale. Okay, I'm gonna grind and be over level for every boss. It's not that kind of game of skipping dialogues and reading it wrong. The level you get the genocide route by accident. No, you cannot get it by accident. You cannot get it by accident because grinding every single enemy takes ages, and you're never gonna know how close you're done, how close you are to done if you're not reading the signs that tell you exactly how many you have left. It's like, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's almost impossible. Like, you have to be a very specific type of player to somehow stumble upon it and not read the signs and not get bored and not like, it's such a commitment that it's not something you do by accident unless you're a very specific type of player. How is called the thing that grows each time you end an NPC or enemy? Isn't that LV? It is LV, which Flowey tells you stands for love, and you intuitively, as a player, notes that it should stand for level, and then Sans tells you it stands for level of violence. It's different, you don't restart the game just moves you before Asgore is part of the route. Killing locks the run out of pacifist. Yeah, but you what I mean is that you still get the neutral ending. You still get the ending. Once you kill everyone in the ruins, the save points guide you to finish the genocide. I know. That's what I'm saying. Once you kill everyone in the ruins, you know that it's not a situation where you're grinding infinite enemies. It's just not a thing. By that point, you're not like following the RPG, like normal RPG procedures. A skipper dialogue won't know that, Ellie, so a skipper will grind to be high level, ignoring dialogues. I just don't know how to explain it more than the words that I'm already saying, bro. This is a silly conversation. I think it is. I think if you don't get it, you don't get it. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, though, you don't. I legitimately don't think I can explain it any better words. I'm getting confused by the confusion. Me too. Like, I legitimately don't know how else to explain it. 55 in number numerals is LV, and Noel's HP goes down to 55 when you do Snowgrave. Maybe yet another clue. Maybe yet another thematic clue, tool that Toby's using to talk about the thing. I'm confusing the confused part of the confusion. Okay, yeah, that's enough. We're gonna be going. We're gonna be going, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. If you send any sort of help, like Janers, thank you so much for that video, or I assume that is a video. I'm going to be watching that and study it like a puma. Thank you so much. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and that you sleep very well and that you you finish your day well. I think I already said that. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. Thank you so much for the game, by the way, Lit. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and to others, okay? Take care, my snake shifters. Bye-bye!